exciting week. Let's talk about the market update, just general understanding of what's going on the markets. This is a weekly view of the Nasdaq S&P 500. And you can see here it's been a red week. As you know, Kate, we almost 40% up on the Nasdaq year to date. So there's obviously going to be pullback like any market. It's not just up only, but it definitely overall has been a consolidation week, a down week. There's more red on this chart than there is green. And yeah, some of the winners that stand out this week, despite that, is Tesla. 5% up. We've got Nvidia still continuing to rise. Those are the guys behind the chips for AI. They up 2%. We've got Facebook up 2% with their launch of their Threads, their social media platform, which you and I can chat about. Yep. We've got Berkshire Hathaway up 0.6. AB Bev, which is Coca-Cola, up 1.5. But other than that, we're mostly down. The biggest down is in the health technology side of things, as well as electronics. Nasdaq was quite down this week. If we jump onto having a look at crypto week to date, this is a weekly view. We can see slightly down on Bitcoin, not too bad, 1% down, sitting just over the 30,000 mark currently. It has been dipping below, above, below, above. This is a very critical level currently for Bitcoin because there is a cup and handle in place at the moment, and everyone is glued to their screens to see whether it's going to stay green, meaning that we should go higher, or are we going to get out of that pattern and go lower? And people are watching and we're not sure. ETH on the week is down 4.4%. We've got Solana looking up really good, sitting over $21. They up on the week, and a couple of others like Matic also up. If we change it to a daily, just to see where we are in the last 24 hours, we can see the same picture, but just smaller percentages. So we've got Bitcoin down 0.5%, Ethereum down just under 1%, Solana, ADA up a bit, Doge up a bit. And another way to look at this is our good friends, the bubbles. This is looking at the day. You can see the big losers and winners. Anything in red, it means it's down. The bigger the red bubble, the more it is down. And anything in green means it's up. The bigger the green, the more it's up. And just to make this the weekly view, gives you a better idea. You can see overall a bit of a down week on crypto if you have to look at it overall. The big winners again, Solana, really looking good. AVAX up 5.5%. GRT, which I'm not sure what that is, but they're up 10%. Aave up 9% over there. So yeah, that's the story, and that concludes your market update.
True. Not bad.
Yeah, man.
Don't have too much to say.
So yeah, interesting. How's the trading going on the crypto side for you?
It's going fine, honestly. I'm still in markup phase territory, so that's pretty much all I'm doing. I just stay learning that and getting better at noticing tops and noticing trends and trying to learn a few specific candle patterns that I can naturally pick out more often, I guess. And so I'm kind of just picking up the reps in there, and I'm not too focused on all the trading, like the specific trades. That's pretty much going to happen like in a week or so. Cool. But honestly, not that much going on. It was a bit hard to predict with crypto, with what was going on. Like it was kind of tough to decide on something.
I think whenever you see crypto Twitter and everyone telling you it's time to buy, it's time to buy, it's time to buy, it's time to buy, you got to be a bit scared. And that's where we got. We were in that euphoric stage, about a week ago. Everyone's saying it's time. And I think but you know what I'm looking really forward to is pulling up a Bitcoin chart when we're talking about the market update and you charting it for us and showing us stuff there, because that's going to be really, really cool.
Well, like here's what I have. I mean, let me show you my screen actually. Hold on. I forgot to do that. I did actually have these markings up from the other day. So share screen. Okay. That one. All right, let me know if you see it. Okay,
it's coming.
So I think I did this like, I don't know, a day yesterday maybe, but this is what I noticed. This is on the 4-hour chart. But I did notice some consolidation. It's just like the 18th or 20th when we first mooned from that BlackRock ETF. That's what that news was when we first mooned a little bit. And then we pretty much just bounced up and down. And then we did break the structure being that last previous high. So we did peak straight, like slightly over it. And this is what I look for in smart money concepts, which is basically the institutions, the people who are moving the markets are aware that this is the last high. They're aware that a lot of people have orders here and have stop losses set up here, or just like right above it or right around this mark. So they push it slightly above. They get everyone out of their trade, and then they're buying and selling at the same time. So then they push the price back down, and then everyone just gets clobbered except for them. So that's why there's always money in the market, because they're always multiplying their money at the retail's expense. But then we broke through it. Yeah. And so then we were crashed down, and now we're kind of in the middle here. And that's sort of why I was like, okay, well, pretty much anything can happen. And that's why this is a very tentative guess on what's happening. Like, this is not something I would take. I don't think it's too risky.
No, this is literally guess game. We've
However,
got to wait for the
I wouldn't
next
get in
signal
unless, if we got back to this point, would be the point that I get in for this, which is basically, this is my buy-in point. This is my stop loss. If it gets above this, I would sell the position so I don't lose too much money. But this would be the profit that I'm looking to gain. This is like my first take profit at this level. But I would only get into this because I think we're bearish-ish. If we get back up to this point, I would say that we start to go down, and I would enter in here. But since we're in here, anything can happen. I could, if I get into the trade here, we could moon this way or this way. It's just too risky. So when you see a trade inside here on the bigger time frames, the goal here is just to say, okay, here's what maybe could happen. If it does end up getting here, then I make my play. If not, then I just sit on my hands and wait.
See, I would wait to break out of that top line before I get in and close above it.
It did right here.
Yeah, but it also has to close above, not just touch out. It's got to close above, and then it's confirmed.
Maybe on the smaller time frame. Hold on, let me zoom in. No, you're right.
It's got to close above. It's got to be, then it's a confirmed breakout. Then it starts moving.
Yep, you're right.
But yeah, very interesting, my brother. I'm happy to see you looking at it.